Hillary Clinton may have a commanding lead in the Democratic race right now, but should she actually win the nomination, she faces some real trouble when she faces Republicans in a hypothetical matchup against Dr. Ben Carson. The doctor beats her by 10 points, and he's not the only one. Fox News legal analyst Peter Johnson Jr. joins us to discuss. Peter, actually, she's beaten by all of the Republicans except Donald Trump, and they're essentially tied.
Well, let's look at these.
Margin of error.
Let's look at the matchups and let's talk about what it's about. Against Rubio, she loses by 5 points. Against Ted Cruz, she loses by 3 points. Against Christie, 5 points. And then by the margin of error, she's almost tied with Donald Trump, but beating him by a couple of points there. So all of the pundits, all of the genius class, they've come out and said, well, this is about the outsiders. It's more than the outsiders.
Sure.
It's about honesty, and we see Ben Carson's honesty and integrity numbers through the roof. People think he's the most honest guy of all the candidates
there's a connection
around. There is a connection, but then there's genuineness. Are we hearing the same old BS? Are we hearing someone that's been packaged by somebody in Bethesda or in New York City, in L.A.? Is it a slick commercial? Are we not getting honest answers? So ideology means less, and genuineness needs more. And we know that the honesty and integrity numbers for Hillary Clinton are in the dumper.
Absolutely.
Totally in the dumper.
You know, one of the things that in talking to people who lean to the right and about the candidates they like, the number one thing they say generally is, we want somebody who can win.
They want someone who can win. And under the Fox News poll, the best GOP candidate to beat Hillary, Trump at 37%, Carson 18%, Rubio 11%, Cruz at 7%, Bush and then Fiorina at 3%. The other issue that we're seeing is that there appears to be, if you believe these polls, based on these big wins by a whole bunch of Republicans against Hillary Clinton, a shift of Democrats.
Really?
And certainly independents from the Democratic Party at this point to these Republican candidates. Because based on self-identification, 42% of Americans are Democrats, 38% are Republicans, and 18% are independents. And when you look at that number and know that in presidential elections, based on party affiliation, Democrats vote for Democrats 90% of the time, Republicans vote for Republicans about 90 or 92 or 93% of the time. How are these Republicans beating her so handily?
You're saying not even Democrats like her.
Dems may be shifting, and independents is certainly shifting, and independents shifted big for Romney last time. There's a seismic shift going on in America. It's more than the outsider class. It's about honesty, integrity, genuineness, telling the truth, and doing what you say you're going to do. And that's what Americans are really looking for. Not about ideology. Parties are in big trouble. Parties are in big trouble.
Peter Johnson Jr., great analysis today. Thank you, sir.
Good to see you. You look great in that suit, Steve.
I feel like I should be opening.
Oh, you too. You're Night at the Roxbury. We'll show that later.
That's
you guys
right.
look fantastic. They're handsome men. They look good.
No more. Thank you, Peter.